This is the barbell bench press exercise. For setup, you're going to need a bench pushed slightly into the rack. You're going to want your head to be just under the bar, so make sure that the bench is pushed far enough back. You're going to set up your hooks usually around hip height. This is going to depend on the height of your bench. The higher your bench is, the higher you're going to need the hooks. Same with the lower, but for me, it's usually just around my hips. So I want the hooks. You're going to want them at a height where when you come back to lay down on the bench, the bar is just about where your elbows are slightly bent so that when you straighten them, you're a couple inches above the hooks here. So you have enough clearance to lift it out of the rack, and you're not going to have to worry about hitting it or anything when you either unrack or re-rack. For the lift itself, we're going to start by lying down on the bench. Make sure you are centered on the bench so you're not shifted to one side. I like to bring the bar all the way forward into the hook so that I can just press it and move it immediately forward and kind of roll it against the front of the hook. So when you have your bar in place, it should be about right over your eyes. So you can shift forward or backward as needed. Bar is directly over the eyes. You're going to find a comfortable grip width. For me, I like to put my thumb at the edge of the rough part and then bring it in just a tiny bit. You can find whatever works best for you. From here, we're going to begin to set up for the lift. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades back and together into the bench. What it's going to do is it's going to put our shoulders in a really strong position to press from, and it's also going to bring a slight arch into our back. So you don't need to arch crazy like a power lifter or anything, just as much as it takes when you pull your shoulders back, that slight space between you and the bench. So hands in place, squeeze the shoulder blades back. We're going to press the feet into the floor to create a solid foundation. And to unrack, I'm just going to straighten my arms and bring the bar directly over my shoulders. So it shouldn't be over your face. You're going to run into the rack, and it shouldn't be over your stomach. Okay, right over the shoulders. From here, we're going to lower the bar down to the base of the chest and press back up. So down to the base of the chest, gently tap your chest and press back up. Elbows should ideally stay directly under the bar so they're not coming out to the side of the bar or in front or behind. So forearms stay vertical, press the bar down to the chest and back up. Do a couple reps here, down to the chest and back up to the shoulders. You notice that the bar doesn't move in a straight line down, because if it did, it would come directly down onto the shoulders. This is probably going to be pretty uncomfortable for most people's shoulders to press from here, so it takes a slight diagonal line down to the chest. When you're ready to re-rack, press the bar all the way back against the rack to make sure it's in there. Drop it down, and that's the bench press.